What's up, Nate? Hey, man, it's Corey here. Just wanted to shoot you a quick video. I thought it'd be easier. Sorry for the late response. Just been busy and whatnot, and I know you've been busy on your end too. But wanted to make sure I got back to you from that last email too, and understand kind of where you are coming from on your end and whatnot too. And like you said, it can be expensive sometimes getting your online presence going and really ramping it up. And so I wanted you to just think about things for a month and whatnot. But I actually wanted to give you, even though you're not paying me anymore, I just wanted to give you a tip that will help you on your on page a little bit with the links that I have pointed. And I've actually pointed one or two more links, even though you haven't been paying me, just to keep you on that first page. Because if you don't keep pointing those, you just fall down. I think last month you were at like position 10, and now you're on 7th of the first page for CDA dentist. I can go show you in a second here. But anyways, I wanted to shoot a video because I thought it'd be easier what I was going to tell you and what you can have your web guy do. That'll help and go hand in hand with the links I've pointed. Usually we get the links coming in first, and I would have done this step, and I would have emailed your guy too. But just with going on and off of pain, it was kind of up in the air if we were moving forward or not. But anyways, I just want to get right into it and tell you what to do and kind of why it will help. So let's do it. Well, let's first see where you're at exactly. So I'm gonna open up a new window, and it's gonna be a private window, so it will show the true organic results. Okay, so let me just get to Google really quick. So there's a new window. Let's type it in, CDA dentist. So I need to move that up a little bit. How do I do this? My screen needs to go up a little. There we go. Um, okay, yeah, CDA dentist. Here we go. Okay, let's find you. Yeah, so you're right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you're in the 7th position. And the only reason why you're there, and make no mistake, is because of my links. And I remember in the last email you wanted to kind of see some of the stuff I've been building, and I don't blame you at all whatsoever. So I have those tabs kind of open in the background, and I'll show you those later too, just so you can see what I've been doing. And that is the reason alone why you are staying here. And you actually have moved up in the maps from the links that I have been doing too, and the links that I have kept there. And I'll just show you where you're at and how close you are to taking one of these guys' spots. You see right here, before you were way down here. And just with the links I have done lately, it's put you right here. So you're one spot away. After pointing a few more links, you will take one of these guys' spots, as well as getting more reviews. And I was going to talk with you about that a little later too. But anyways, let's go back. So, I mean, obviously, that'd be huge to be here with your stars and everything, and you'd probably take this guy's position right here. So anyways, that has to do with links and reviews, a combination of both of those. But let's also type in, Coeur d'Alene dentist, and see where you're at on this. Pretty sure you're at the top of the 2nd page. Yep. So you're about to break the first page for that, okay? So how it works is after the links are pointed and they've stayed for a while, the juice, in what is called technical terms, is the power from each links, they start to combine, and then over time become more and more powerful. Okay? That's why SEO is an ongoing fee. It's to maintain those links and make sure they're healthy and make sure they stay pointed to the ideal website that you want to rank. And that way, in the long run, it will totally dominate eventually, and you'll take even these guys' spots. Not even joking. If long as so let's get right into it. I don't want to draw this video out too long, so let's go click on your website here. I'll just do this to be faster. So let's click here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna open it actually in a new tab, but I don't want it private. So let me go to the last window. Let me exit this. So CDA dentist. Okay. So I'm going to open it into a tab to show you something here. Okay, you should be able to see these. Yeah. Okay, so it opened you up right here. Now, if I click on it, we're on your website here. Now watch, see this? You see that little box that comes down when I hover over this? This right here is called your title tag, okay? And between backlinks, the content on your website, and your title tag, those are some of the main factors how Google can read what your business is about. They can't read your pictures, they can't see your face here. They can see the alt tag and what you name the pictures as, like what you name the actual file on your desktop. They can see that file and they can read it based off the words and what you name it off of. But they can't see the pictures. They can only read the text. So the text on the page is it's a small percentage, but it's crucial to get your on page right as well too. The backlinks have the most weight, and since they're the most weighted, they have to come in just the right way, or Google won't like it, and then your website will drop. So that's why it's such a strategic way. We do it in such a strategic way so you get long-term results. What's the point in getting to the first page in 2 or 3 months or 4 months, and then you disappear, forever, 2 months later? It does you no good. You want to get to the top spots and you want to stay there for the next 5 years and totally dominate. And that's what your competition is doing, and they clearly are making buco bucks from where they're ranked too. It's just how it works. So everything will happen better once you get in the #1 position as well too. Okay, so back to the title tag. See all this stuff you have in here? I can't really point at it at the same time with the mouse, but let me get it back up again here. So it starts out with your name, okay? Um, Nathan Barasa DDS with Artisan Dental. Okay, it keeps disappearing. And then there's all these other keywords in here, okay? And those are fine because they're kind of generic, but we want to put the stuff in here that we want your site to show up on the first page for. So what is that? CDA dentist, Coeur d'Alene dentist. Those terms get the most volume. So that's what we want to be on the first page for. So since I've brought the power to the site with the backlinks that I've been building, this will have a lot more weight now too. Doing it before wouldn't matter quite as much. But now that I have the links in place and I want to, after I talk to you here a little bit more, I would like to point more links in the next month, like 3. And I can even well, after I show you the ones I have today, I'll show you the new ones even this next month if we move forward with stuff. But what we want to do right here now too, and I can make a separate video if you want me as well too, that you could send right to your web people, and they could do this in a second. I'll just gear the video towards them and they can make the changes real quick. So what you would want to do is, instead of starting out with your name, you would want to put in here CDA dentist dash the best Coeur d'Alene dentist in all of northern Idaho, something like that, okay? And then you could put like a straight up bar or something to separate it, or another dash, and then you could go in and say Artisan Dental CDA. And then after that you can put your name if you want to. But really, you don't need your name here, honestly. The search volume isn't for your name yet until you get more and more people and your reputation gets so strong, and then eventually maybe you might have some people searching into Google your actual name. But right now they're not. The only way they're going to find your business is by getting on the first page for CDA dentist and Coeur d'Alene dentist. Okay? I mean, the first few slots, not even just the first page, because most of the traffic goes to spot number 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So that said, we need to change these title tags. It's going to be huge, especially with the links that I already have coming into your site. This is just going to tell Google exactly what you're here for in Coeur d'Alene, and they're going to reward you based on the links I have coming in as well too. Okay, if that makes sense. Number 2, as far as being on the page goes, and this is what your web people would do. They need to have the keywords naturally in the first paragraph. You don't want to just have in the beginning here CDA dentist. No, you want to write out what they have here, and then they work into one of the first 2 to 5 sentences the word CDA dentist, and they can say it, integrate it into a sentence. And the word, when they put CDA dentist in here, you're going to tell them to bold it. Okay? Bolding it gives another little indicator to Google and gives them another little signal that, hey, this word is kind of important. You got to be careful with that and how you do it. But in this sense and how we're doing it now and all the steps I've taken beforehand, it's good to do. We want to do this now. And so you want them to work in the first 2 to 6 sentences, 2 to 8 sentences, something like that. Start out with CDA dentist, bold that one, and after a couple more sentences after that, say have another sentence and have it say, yada yada yada, Coeur d'Alene dentist, the best Coeur d'Alene dentist, and then Coeur d'Alene dentist, have them bold Coeur d'Alene dentist as well too. Once again, this will just show Google, it'll help them see that your website is relevant for those terms and that it complements and goes hand in hand with the links that I have sent into your site. Okay? Hope that makes sense. I was trying to break it down as simply as I possibly could. And if by chance, I know you have an hour of their time per month. I remember you saying that. Once they do that, if they could figure out some other content to write in here, another 300 to 500 words, that'll help you beat your competition as well too. It's not absolutely necessary, or like it's not a must. You can still rank without it because you have some content here. But if you or your secretary or someone writes another 300 to 500 words in the way you want to do it, or you could say, you could have a little thing right here say 3 reasons why you should call us today, call our dental practice today. And out of those 3 bullet points, each one is like a paragraph. There you go. You got another 400 words there. Okay? So that is important. So you need to do that, absolutely. Or if you don't do that, then the work of the links won't have its full potential now that they're in place. Okay? So that has to be done. And even this alone could bump you a few more spots. You could hit spot number, 3, 4, or 5 from this alone. You could go from 7 to 4 easily from just this on-page stuff. And you would go from that for the 7th position to the 4th position because of the not only changing the on-page, but how it goes hand in hand with the links that I've built. Okay, so let's get into the links I've done, okay? So we want niche links is what they're called. Not only niche links, but sometimes local ones as well too, and that's what I've built. Because this makes sense. You can be from local bloggers, but not all of the links are created equal. Every link, you look at each one as like a vote. Some sites are a little more popular than others based on different metrics and this and how long the site has been up. And you can go on and on of how to weigh each site and which site is the most authoritative, but not every vote is equal. But in the sense of links goes, less is more. Quality is better. Okay? So let's get right into it, okay? So we got SSC Fitness here, and this is a link I built out for you, and this is a nice quality website. And so Google likes this stuff. They like it when other brands, other companies, other blogs, other websites are talking about you. This is a part of their algorithm, and this is how they see that these are signals that they then register automatically, and they're like, oh, Artisan Dental is getting talked about here. And so this is why you've moved to the first page for CDA dentist and about to get on it for the first page for Coeur d'Alene dentist. If you had paid me, through kind of what we had talked about originally and you didn't need the break and everything, consistency is key in this type of things. Every little thing you do, Google picks up. I mean, it's a massive company. Their algorithm is so advanced. But since you had to stop paying me, I stopped the things that I were doing, and that's kind of why you stalled mid-page. So you are close. So maybe things will change here if we try and work out something again. But let me at least show you the ones I have here and that I have left, and I haven't taken away yet. I don't know why I haven't, but I just wanted to keep them on here for you. I didn't really want to have you disappear off the first page. I didn't know if things would bend the corner for you on your end and if we could work something else out. But I happened to keep them. But part of me is making this video because I can't keep them forever because these things cost time, money, and resources to keep them up here. And if I'm not getting paid, it's just a business thing. It's nothing personal. It's just, that's how business works. And so it's costing me money each month, not only to do this, but also keep your website mobile friendly. So which we'll talk about as well too. But let's get right back to this site. It's a quality site. It's in fitness. It's in the health realm. Okay, look at all these articles throughout the site. Okay, and then we get yours in here somewhere. Yep, it's right here. CDA dentist. Okay, dental services explained. It goes in talking about dental stuff, yada yada. This. It looks like it's it's about 400 to 600 word article. It's perfect. This right here goes to your site. Click it. Boom. We're back at your site now. Okay. This is a quality link, and Google weighs this. This is a big good signal in their eyes. Essentially, is what we can leave it at. This is an awesome vote. This is a popular person saying Artisan Dental CDA is badass. That's what's happening. Okay. Here's number. That's one of them. Let's go to another one. Better Health. CFSRF. Okay. So they got it's another quality site. Let's see if we can find your link. I think it's somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, I placed it. Yeah, on this article here. Here are some reasons why you should visit the dentist. Okay, they go through it. Article. Here's your link again. Naked link. So the other one you noticed was CDA dentist, and this is called the anchor text. Is the text you use to link through to the site. And so this one right here is called a naked link because it's just your name.com. Okay, there's a naked link, and click on it, go through to your site. Okay, once again, great in Google's eyes. Okay, let's go to this next one. Okay, this is like a fitness site, and it's kind of like the other ones, very niche specific. And right here, reasons to try Coeur d'Alene, Idaho dentistry, and then boom, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho dentistry. Okay, another great article. You click it through to your site. Okay, this video is kind of getting long, but just wanted to show you all this so you know what I have done. And okay, and I think you've seen this one too, right? And it goes to your site from this link here. Your name, brand. This is called a brand anchor text. It's your name, and it's linked with your business name. Okay, Artisan Dental there. And then your name here even is linked to, and it goes to your site. So these three go to your site, okay? Google loves this stuff, and this is why you have ranked for those terms, and pretty much those reasons alone. And the other stuff I showed you kind of at the end of the summertime where I had those other links as well too. And those other links are called foundational links. And they're there to build more naked links. And they have a they're important, but they don't quite carry as much weight as the ones I just showed you. So anyways, with that said, I wanted to show you that stuff. I wanted to tell you stuff about on-page because you need to do this next to move before anything else starts to happen. With that said, I had an idea and I was thinking more a lot kind of what you were trying to accomplish, and I can see how you're a smaller dental practice being just like a year and a half new, and I thought about a lot what you said about how my services and the more expensive ones of getting after it and just staying consistent with it, at the $1,200 a month. You're right. It is hard for someone just starting out, and sometimes it is designed more so to take a medium-sized business kind of to the larger level. Um, with that being said, I had an idea. Maybe we could work something out still. Maybe you've been the corner in the you've been you've kind of turned the corner on things you've been doing on your end. Hopefully, you've had some good months here. And what I was thinking is maybe I could do some more links to get you to those first spots. And if you can stay consistent with, I have an idea on a price you could pay me. And if you could stay consistent with it, I will finish what I've started and I will get you to those first spots. It's not a question if I can or can't or not. Like, it's just that you've been a little spontaneous in paying me, and I've tried to be as flexible as I can. I'm trying to run a business on my side of the things too here, and so with that being said, I think I might have a solution that could work out for both of us. I wanted to run it by you. Um, with that said, let's talk about the last ingredient that is going to help you get right to this spot here too, and that has to do with reviews. It's a smaller percentage weighted wise in Google's eyes than the links, right? So what I'm saying is the links I just showed you from these websites, they're weighted more. But what goes hand in hand with that are reviews, okay? And and not only are reviews important in Google's eyes, but they're important for conversion. It's like, okay, based on your reviews, people read reviews. Reviews are crazy online, and they trust them. So if your reviews are bad or not good, or you don't have a lot of them, they're gonna go with someone else that has mega reviews. They're just gonna do it, automatically. But if you have more reviews, or at least the same amount or as high quality reviews, and they jump on your website and they like what you're about, they like what you're doing, they're going to come with you. And it just is what it is. So that said, let's look at more places here. And like I've kind of already showed you, you're so close to being there, and then you're going to be mega visible. So not only will you be in here on the first page, but you're going to be in here, but you're also going to be here too after a few more links that I will do this next month if we can agree to something. Okay? So with that being said, you're right here. We're going to get you here. And so your reviews, right? Let's look at them really quick. You have 14. So you got a lot to do to catch up to this guy, and the goal is to beat him, right? So, and I noticed you had a couple negative reviews. I don't know, I don't read too much of this, but I like that you responded to them. That's nice. You're not going to get all positive ones. You can't please everyone, right? Just try your best to keep doing your thing and respond like this any happen. But anyways, what we want to do is we call burying it. So I saw that you got a few more on top of it, so that took this one down. That's exactly what you want to do. The thing is, we just need more now. So my offer I was going to have to you, or I was going to propose to you, is let's try and stay consistent so I can continue and finish what I've done. And so with that said, I've thought about it, and I'm willing to do this for you because you've put so much into it already. And we're both locals here, and I don't know, it'd just be nice to see you get pushed through. I know how hard it is to start stuff, and it'd be cool to see you push through here. Doesn't matter to me either way. I had to make this video because number one, I wanted to get back to you, and number two, I have to tell you this because if we don't continue on something, I have to take these links down because I already said they cost me money every month, and I can't just shell out my own money every month if you're not going to be paying me. Once you get to the first positions, like you're up here with this, it's going to be worth it. You will get more business from the online. It's just what everyone's doing. How do you think this guy got all of his reviews too? Not only once you get more higher up, you'll get more reviews, but everything starts to compound. So these will pay off, but we have to figure out something, otherwise it's just not going to work out for me to keep those there because they're costing me money month in and month out, as well as me keeping your mobile site optimized and friendly. That's costing me as well too. So the solution I had here was that I get on this stuff again and I point in this next month 3 more links, and why is this doing this? I'm trying to get back. Anyways, what I was saying is I get busy, I start doing my stuff again, and I will point 3 new links, and I'll even show, if it makes you feel better, I'll even show you them, okay? I'll show you these links that I'm pointing this time, and you will see your site go up. I can guarantee you that. Just take a mental note. For CDA dentist, see where your site is here, and then for Coeur d'Alene dentist, you know where it is. You can check in your own computers, have your friends check. You will gain traction. You will even go higher. The key is you just got to be consistent so I can be consistent in the things I'm doing here too. On top of that, so I'll continue to build links again, and you will get to these spots. Okay, it just is what it is. I know what I'm doing, and it will happen. We just need some consistency. Other two I'm going to offer, and I think this will be appealing to you, is I have a system and way to get reviews, positive reviews consistently. And the reviews can't come in a wave. You can't just do like 15 reviews at a time. You can't do that. It has to be natural. It has to look natural with a natural business, and it has to gain organically. So you drip out X amount per month, okay? It's called dripping them out. So what I could do is I will do 4 to 5 reviews a month. Okay, and so it's going to take this 4.5, and we will eventually, from the 5-star reviews we get, from the 4.8 reviews we get, because you don't want to do all 5 reviews. Some of them will be 1 star less, because that will just be more realistic. But eventually, it's going to average your number out to 4.9. Why is this going to help you? It's going to help for conversions, like I just talked about, and it's also going to help in beating your competition eventually and taking this #1 spot. We got to get more reviews than he has. You beat your competition in every way with links, reviews, people talking about you, and all this other stuff. You're going to beat them. And so when it comes to the maps, the reviews play a big factor. But you're probably looking at this right now, oh my gosh, how am I going to get all of these? But if you stay consistent with me, I can provide the reviews as well too. They'll be great reviews. They'll be awesome. They help you in two ways. Not only will they help you with some in ranking, but they're going to help in your conversions. And so after about a year and a half, before you know it, at 4 to 5 reviews a month, dripping in steadily, people talking about you, people reviewing, not only you're gonna have more than him, and you're gonna have a higher number too. You're gonna have a 4.9. People are all gonna click on you instead of him, and you'll be the #1 dentist online all around. It's just about being consistent. So with that said, I've thought about it more, and to get you and to make it more realistic for you, what I'm willing to do is, as long as you kind of give me your word that you're in a place in your business you can make it happen and stay consistent with me, then it will work for you. Otherwise, I'd say if you can't stay consistent, then this strategy won't work for you, and we should just pull the links now, and scratch it if that's really what you're saying. But what I was saying is, I'm willing to work with you at 500 a month, and I will continue to do the stuff I set out to do in the beginning and that I have done. From, you can see by these links, and by me doing at 500 a month, you will outdo your competition with the reviews. You're going to outdo them by getting ranked on the first page up in here. You will see the results. In my opinion, you could see them as soon as next month. I just need to point more links. Okay, and I will show you those as well too. And you will bend the corner. And to me, like, I don't really know why I'm doing it for 500 bucks a month. I don't know. I just can relate to you, us liking the same things, and I just thought about it more, and I said I got to at least give him a chance, But this is honestly my last offer. It doesn't matter to me regardless either way. I have so many other things going as well too, and if you don't want to do it, that's okay. I know for a fact it will get you more business, but I wanted to at least give you the offer. And at 500 bucks a month, it's a steal. So let me know what you think on that. If you want me to move forward, I will. I'll get right on it, and you will see the jump. I know that, and so and the reviews are going to be awesome as well too. So let me know what you're thinking on that, and I'll write it kind of in the email to you a little bit about kind of what I talked about in this video. Sorry the video went so long. I wanted to be thorough though. I wanted to show you that I do care about this. I do care about your project, your site, your business, and we can make it happen. It's just got to be something mutually beneficial on both sides, just like anything in business and life, just like us out on the water with our buoy, in our food boat, if someone's not gonna willing to pay us, for the sandwich, or then we're not gonna make them a sandwich. It's just kind of the same thing. This is just a service-based business. So if we can work something out here, I'm willing to do it for 500 bucks a month. I can't absolutely not. I can't go any less. Like, quite frankly, I'm barely making any money doing that, so I don't really know why I am. But anyways, I wanted to at least offer it to you and see if we could work something out. So anyways, I hope all is well, Nate. I hope the winter's been good for you, man, and hopefully, the winter hasn't been bad around here. I hope you've been able to get on the snowboard a little bit there too. So like I said, I hope all is well, and we'll talk to you soon. And yeah, have a great day. Goodbye.